From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Thursday, December 28th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Houghton was looking for its 13th John McGinnis Holiday Hockey Classic title. The Hancock Bulldogs were looking for championship number 8. Let's go to the McGinnis Student Ice Arena for the title game. We'll pick it up in the second period. Here comes Houghton's Dawson McKay. Around 1, around 2, backhand top shelf. And the Gremlins are on the board with a power play goal. Move to the third period on the power play from behind the net. Oh, there's McKay again, gets it on the rebound. Another power play goal. Here's the way Hancock's night went in a nutshell. Alex Nordstrom storms in. This was in the first period. Doink right off the post. Houghton goes on to win 2-0. A pair of shutouts for Gremlin goalie Will Steyer. In the third place game, the Howell Highlanders, the Calumet Copper Kings join this one in the third period. Sam Erkla gets the puck, he scores. And that puts the Copper Kings in front 4-2. Brent Locust between two Highlanders, Sam Erkla. Yep, Dean Locust with this goal. That makes it 5-2 Calumet. Sam Erkla will swoop in again for another one to make it 6-2. And Nicholas Jerf has a collision, and the next thing you know, Tanner Rowe puts one home, and Calumet picks up this victory 7-3. It's the Upper Peninsula version of Go West, young man. The West Iron County Whitecons travel to Westwood to meet the Patriots. Action begins here in the second quarter. Blake Hewitt behind the three-point line over to Cameron Mason, who is also behind the arc, and he golfs that one in. Moments later for the Whitecons, Jake Swanson, Braden Nelson, back to Swanson. Puts that one in nicely off the window for 2. West Iron County coach Dan Sheevey and referee Charlie Morrison discuss why calls seem to be one way on one side of the court and different on the other side because they're pointing all over the place. Then Cameron Mason will get the ball from Jacob Adriano. Another triple, 17-12 Westwood. Whitecons have an answer for that. Jake Swanson, Caden Pleaser to the free throw line for the jumper, and that one smoothly goes in. Blake Hewitt will make a nice move underneath the basket for a Westwood hoop. He had 13 points. Nathan Beckman had 14, and Westwood slowly pulled away for the win, 45-37. Meanwhile, in the Gawney, Luke Skews, Drew Lindberg, Jacob Ennett, swish. Miners lead 57-25 over Manistee in the third quarter. Jason Waterman, offensive rebound. Luke Madsen, Drew Lindberg, Jackson Sager for 3. Tell you what, Negaunee shoots pretty doggone well at home. Mark Block drives, scoops, and scores for the Emeralds here, but as you can tell already, this would be a maize and blue kind of night. Waterman, Jake Hill, Keegan Irva for 3. Nice rotation and splash. Moments later, Irva is left open behind the arc. He'll be a little bit off on this one. Jake Larson, not quite. Tyler Hinsla puts it in, and the Miners cruise to the victory 84-34. On the scores, Gladstone defeats Menominee 64-31. Wade Kreshak had 21 points for Superior Central. Cougars over Gwinn 57-45. Tucker Taylor had 21 points and 9 rebounds for the Bottle Towners. Rapid River 67, Mid-Peninsula 41. Connor Ortman had 21 for Norway in the easy victory over North Dickinson. Across the border in Wisconsin, Niagara wins the boys and girls games, 56-18 for the girls, 73-54 for the boys. Big Ten women's basketball, Caitlin Flaherty had a school record 10 three-pointers on the way to 33 points. Haley Thome had a double-double of 21 points and 13 boards. Oh, by the way, a 20-0 run in the first quarter has been known to help too, as Michigan beat Penn State 89-69. And the Spartans defeat Indiana 68-46. Brandy Agee had 21 to lead the Spartans. Forest Park's Lexi Gussard had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block in a starting performance. The Upper Peninsula Sports Stories of the Year present an interesting challenge. Some obvious moments come to mind, but putting together a list that everyone likes is impossible. Our 2-part series starts with number 12 through number 7. Here's TV6's Seth Wells.
Coming in at number 12 for the first time in more than 4 decades, Bay College sponsored men's basketball. The North started women's basketball and cross-country programs and will soon expand with baseball and softball. Basketball teams are also having successful seasons. At number 11 in July, the Gladstone American Legion baseball team rallied from the losers bracket to win the Class A state championship over Menominee in Gladwin.
It's incredible. I know it's something that people dream about doing, and we've done it.
Coming in at number 10, Lake Superior State Athletic Director Chris Dunbar resigned to become the commissioner of the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. At number 9, Kearney-Nadeau golfer Hunter Eichhorn wins his 4th straight UP Division III Individual Golf Championship. Then he added to that with wins on the Wisconsin Junior Tour, and he became the Big East Conference Freshman of the Year for Marquette University.
A lot of that started with her, but my grandpa was a big influence. He taught me a lot about the game and just basic stuff. And I got a lot of people to thank for where I'm going and what happened.
Coming in at number 8, for the first time, a high school wrestler from the TV6 viewing area wins a state individual crown. Manastique's Tanner Gonzalez captured the 160-pound category in Division 4 with a 5-4 double overtime decision.
In the middle of the sit-out, I was thinking I should have just stood up because I thought he was just going to hang on. And then when I got his leg, I figured, well, we might as well finish this shot. If we win it, we win it. If we don't, we don't. Because I was exhausted and I didn't have much left in me.
Coming in at number 7, the Marquette High School ski teams brought more state hardware from Traverse City back to the Upper Peninsula. For the boys, it was their 5th straight crown, and the girls won their 2nd in a row.
It felt a lot like the states have passed. We lost Joe, he graduated last year. We picked up Eric, so it felt much like the same team.
My coach is telling me that it's something mental. Like, I just think that I'm way better at slalom than I am GS, but I don't know, I guess I just like the more technical skiing. Like slalom, it's much more like fast-paced turns, much more technical, mental, and I guess I like that more.
We'll have the top 6 moments of the year 2017 tomorrow. I'm Seth Wells, TV6 Sports.